where he labors on our behalf. Congressman Peter Hoekstra.
Thanks, Mayor, and Jerry, thank you, and thanks for all of you being here. I'm not sure, I think over the last 3 weeks I've had the opportunity to get just about everybody mad at me for some reason or another, but the mayor is absolutely right. It is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous day in Holland, and there's no better place to be than with the people of Holland, Michigan, enjoying this and enjoying the event that we have today. I will tell you, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting over this. You know, the mayor says this scenic drive here that had to be relocated. For all those of us that grew up on 32nd on the south side of Holland, that now live over near Old Orchard Road, that wasn't a scenic drive, that was a shortcut. All right? Forget this scenic stuff. This just allowed us to get, shave 2 minutes of that time off from getting from downtown to getting home, and I think it's gone. I'm not sure. I haven't tried the new one yet, but I think it is now gone. And, we're going to have to continue taking Van Raalte over to 16th Street and, having a stoplight. And, the Holland, I see Chief Kreidoff is here. He never figured out that putting a radar stop station here on this little street would have generated a tremendous amount of revenue for the city of Holland. I'm thankful for Heinz. My career has been intertwined with Heinz or my life in different ways. When I was a kid growing up, we lived right here on 17th Street. I got used to the smell of pickles, and I actually like it. When I got a little bit older, my friends would go out and they would pick blueberries, and they would be thrilled because they would come home and they would say, I had a great day. I picked 65, 70 pounds of blueberries. And I'd say, oh, that's nothing. I went out and picked pickles today, and I got 1,000 pounds. Heinz, I was not necessarily the best grader of pickles. They like the smaller ones, but the small ones didn't weigh anything. I liked the ones that we had missed for 2 or 3 days, maybe a week, that had gotten to be the big yellow ones that weighed about 5 pounds apiece. You'd put those into the bag and you'd be all set. But, like I said, we'd go out and we'd pick 1,000 pounds of pickles a day. Then a few years later, I had the opportunity to date and marry a pickle pusher at Heinz. And what's a pickle pusher? The pickle pusher, at least at that time, Jerry, and I don't know whether you got them or not, but they're at the end of the line, and she had to put the spears in, and her job was to get the last few spears into the jar, and then go around and take a look at the jar and make sure that all the spears were pointing the right way to the outside of the glass. We didn't have to buy Diane perfume. I'm not sure it would have helped. She just came home and she smelled like pickles. But it helped us make a few payments in that first summer that we were married. So we've got a long history with Heinz and obviously with this community. But in all seriousness, think about it. 111 years of a company being in a community and being a partner, not only with the city of Holland, but with agriculture and farmers throughout West Michigan. The tanks that used to be parked here along the road, you say, what happened to those? Aren't they? What do you call that process anyway? Fermentation. No wonder I like the smell. But, they're still fermenting pickles in Michigan, in West Michigan. They just don't do it here on the corner of 16th Street. They now do it in Ravenna, Michigan, and so we're still providing those quality jobs. We're still growing those pickles and cucumbers here in West Michigan. So, agriculture is and continues to be a vital component of West Michigan, and this continued relationship between Heinz and the growers in West Michigan continues to be a very, very positive thing in sometimes an otherwise very difficult economy. So for 111 years of having a great corporate citizen, Jerry, we thank you for that commitment and the ongoing commitment to be here in this community, to be in Michigan, and to be in the United States. Thank you very much. That commitment also also shows that, these things are all intertwined. There are no easy issues and any problems out there, and we all love the environment. We all love the lake, and what this demonstrates, this marriage between Heinz, this community says, when you have the economic growth, the economic base, we can do the things together as a community to make sure that we can preserve, protect, and when necessary, to enhance the environment. I mean, what a great marriage between, exposing and allowing and bringing forward to the citizens of this community and other 1,800 feet of access to Lake Makatawa through the generosity of Heinz. So everything kind of comes together, and it comes together because people in the community who have had different views and different perspectives didn't focus on their own little personal agenda, but they said, what can we do to make sure that we can do something for the community? We can build a community. We can build it from an environmental standpoint. We can build it from a leisure and recreation standpoint, and we can build it and grow it from an economic standpoint. All of those things come together today. To the mayor, to Heinz, to all of you, for the people that were involved in this discussion to get to this kind of result in such a positive way. Congratulations. We have a lot to learn from you if we would apply those same principles and practices in Washington, D.C. America would be a much better place. Thank you very much.